girlies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup.misfit, and we have another update for Alice in Wonderland, and we are inching ever so closely to the end of this project. After today's update, I have June, July, and then the end of July I have my finale, so only 3 more videos after this one, and I'm so excited and happy with the progress that I've been making during this project over the past almost year now. So if you want to go check out what that progress is, there will be a playlist down in the description box so you can check it out from the intro up until now. But I have made some really good progress. I'm very happy with how this has been helping my collection in general, and I'm very happy with today's update, so let's get into that. So back in March, I had rolled in the the Drink Me the Shrinking Potion prompt, which was a mini or a travel sized product, and for that I rolled in this Nude Sticks highlighter. This is a cream highlighter, and my goal for this was to finish it up. It was basically brand new when I rolled it in. I had never actually worn it, only swatched it out a few times, and I am so happy to say that I have completely finished this up. So it is flush with the plastic in there. Of course, there's still product in it, but I don't dig it out. Once I hit that plastic piece, I consider it done. I actually tried to wear it today as well, just to make sure that it was completely there, and I was starting to scratch my shoulders with the plastic piece, so it is completely finished. The only way that I've actually been wearing this was on my shoulders and my collarbone. I have not even tried it on my face whatsoever, but I really did enjoy how it looked. I love how it looks when it's swatched out. It's very gorgeous, but I am very happy that I have finally finished this up and I can get it out of my collection because I have had it in here for quite a while. And for it being a product that I've never reached for before, I don't think I will repurchase anything like that again, but I am so very happy that I have it finally finished. So last update, I rolled in 2 products, and the first one that I have was the Cheshire Cat, which was a product that you had to wait to come back into stock to purchase. So for this one, I made this product work. I chose the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush, and this is in the Soft Peach shade. So my reasoning for this was I purchased this at Marshall's because it was always out of stock on Beautylish, so I made it work. But for this blush, my goal was to use it 22 times, and I am currently sitting at 3, which is kind of surprising, but at the same time, I've been focusing on a blush in my deck of panning, so once I have completely finished that goal, then I will be reaching for this one a lot more. So I feel like in the next little while, this usage should pick up pretty well. I did notice though, like this one is super messy. It was broken on me when I had first purchased it, but the matte blush in here is so much more pigmented than I was expecting, and the shimmer is not as much pigmented. So I have used the 2 together, but I've also used the shimmer just kind of on its own or topping off another blush. That may be how I continue to use this just a little bit longer, just until I start to get a little bit more color in me with the sun hopefully coming out sometime soon and spring and summer coming around. So it all depends on how long that 22 uses is gonna take me, but I'm really hoping that I can start to use the matte side of this blush and not feel like it's too overly pigmented. So I am sitting at 3 uses. I still have like 19 or so to go, so that's still going to be in here for a little while, but I'm okay with that one. And then last but not least, I had rolled in the Wake Up Alice Wake Up prompt, which was a product that you wish you didn't own or it was a regret purchase. So for this one, I chose my Buxom. This is just a customizable palette, so I chose all the shades that were in here, but I really had not reached for it whatsoever. There was a couple of shades, or one shade anyways, that had a decent dip in it. It does have a little bit more usage now. My goal for this was only to use it 10 times, and I for sure reached that goal. So I'm happy to say that I'll be rolling this one out as well. I don't think I used this past that 10 usage mark. I think I kind of put it away after that. For the most part, I was using this shade here and this one, just kind of blending them into my crease, pairing them with my Pan That palette, and then I would use this light green shimmer shade in my inner corner. I really was just focusing more so on those 3 shades. I'd actually taken them out of this palette and put it into a separate magnetic palette, even though they're not exactly magnetic shades. because of the packaging that they come in. But I just tried to pair all of the shadows that I was working on in one area, and that's how I was getting my usage on this palette. So I'm so happy to be rolling this out. I really don't mind the shades in here. They still worked well, but it's not something that I feel like I'm going to continue to reach for very often. So this may be something that I declutter later on in the year. We shall see if I reach for this at all, or if this happens to roll into my panel's eyeshadows. And if it does, we'll see how I feel about it at that point as well. But I'm happy for now to be rolling this out and rolling something else in its place. So since those were the 3 products, 1 is staying in and 2 are being rolled out, which means I get to roll in 2 brand new products, and I'm so excited about that. So since I only have a few more prompts to work on, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to just go 1 to 7 and choose my prompt that way. So instead of going 1 to 23 and then re-rolling for every single one that I have already done. So 1 to 7 is in there, and I will be rolling 2 numbers. So the first one is number 1. Oh, I already did that one. Number 1 and number 6. Okay, so number 1 is actually the very first prompt on this list, which was Fall Down the Rabbit Hole. So a product that you fell in love with, which is super exciting. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, the garden. So one of your prettiest products, which could be the packaging or the color story or the product itself. So let me go and find those two products for those 2 prompts, and I'm super excited about those ones being rolled in. So I will be right back. All right, so that was a little bit more difficult than I was expecting, but I'm happy with my choices. So I'm just going to continue to do this in numerical order. So the very first one was number 1, which was Fall Down the Rabbit Hole. So a product that I fell in love with. And I really do enjoy this Milk makeup highlighter. So sorry, I have Snapchat notifications going off. It is very messy, as you can tell. Like, some of the embossment is still showing. So my goal for this is just going to be to completely wear away the embossment. I really do enjoy how this looks. I'm so happy that I ended up purchasing this. I don't know if you can get it anymore, so I'm so happy that I actually do have it in my collection. I'm not looking to hit pan on this anytime soon, so I feel like wearing away the embossment on this will be a good enough goal. I don't really want to have a usage goal for everything, and I am working on a few other highlighters right now, so I feel like I'll be able to mix it in, or if I have to hold off on using this for a little bit, which I might to a point, then that's okay too. But with summer coming up, I feel like this is still going to work well with me, so I'm very excited to be rolling this product in for that. And the other prompt that I had rolled in, which was the garden. So one of your prettiest products. So again, that could have been the packaging, it could have been the color or the color story or the embossment or something along those lines. I decided to go with another eyeshadow palette. I know I'm a little bit crazy, but this is my Kaleidos eyeshadow palette, and this is in the Futurism 3 Astro Pink. This is the only one that I have, but look at the packaging. It is so pretty. So I'm going to, again, my goals for rolling any eyeshadow palettes or just eyeshadows in a project in general is going to be 10 uses. So I really do feel like I'm going to try to, let's not blind you here, I'm really going to try and use this shade, but I feel like my main focus is probably going to be on these easy ones here. Again, I do not use black eyeshadows, so that black one will stay untouched, but I really do enjoy this packaging. It is absolutely gorgeous. I do like the colors in this as well, so I feel like this was a good choice. I was debating between a couple of eyeshadow palettes, but I ultimately went with this one. Hey guys, my phone actually stopped filming on me. I kind of hit my max storage, so I had to go through and delete everything. But what I was saying was, in the end, I ultimately chose this eyeshadow palette out of a few that I had been debating on. So I'm really looking forward to actually getting some use on this palette, because I haven't used it in quite a while, and when I did, it was really only just the very neutral brown shades in here. So I'm really looking forward to reaching for this a lot as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!